Hello, and welcome to my channel, Knotty Gnome Crafts. My name is Sarah, and you can find me as Knotty Gnome on Instagram. Whether you are a new or returning viewer, thanks so much for joining me. And today it's time for another Friday Sews. This version of Friday Sews is going to be different from my normal, but before we get started, I'm just going to share a very exciting make that I just finished a few hours ago. I made the Helen's Closet Reynolds dress out of a Rifle Paper Company rayon fabric in the Strawberry Fields collection, and I will be inserting a couple of pictures of me wearing it so you can see what it looks like on. This was part of my July plans, and I'm so happy that I already have one of my plans ticked off, and I absolutely love this dress. It's become an instant favorite. I finished it and I tried it on to see how it looked, and I just loved it so much that I left it on, and I just love it. How many times can I say that I love it? I love this dress. So today's Friday Sews is going to be totally different from normal because I'm not going to talk about my makes today just to try to keep the time down. It is July 1st, and so I am officially allowed to buy things again. So I went to Joann Fabrics, and I thought I would share with you my Joann haul. Yay! So I just came back from Joann's about 30 minutes ago, and I spent $105, which I thought was actually really good because I got a lot of stuff. So let's just start with the first thing that I picked up, which was a 100% impulse buy. I had spoken a few months back that the Nina Lee spring dress was kind of making the rounds in the British sewing blogger community, and I really liked that dress, and I was bummed that I couldn't get my hands on it because it was sold out. But I did say that like my Joann sometimes gets the British sewing magazines, but they're usually a couple months behind. Well, guess what? They had the spring dress. So again, this is purely on impulse. I saw it on the newsstand and I just picked it up and didn't think about it. And it actually turned out to be kind of expensive. I think that this magazine was like $18 or something. Oh no, it was $16.99, and then I did get a 20% off of that, but still it was sort of like, I don't know, maybe I should have looked at it more closely before I bought it, but anyway, I bought it. So I'm gonna just quickly, off camera, open it up so you don't have to watch me like crinkling with all the plastic, and then I'll just show you the patterns that are inside of the magazine. Okay, I just unwrapped it and very quickly like ruffled through the magazine, and I'm going to be honest with you, I probably should have skipped this one because I appear to be missing one of the patterns that's supposed to be included. But anyway, I got the spring dress by Nina Lee, and it's this really lovely pullover dress with ruffles. I'm just obsessed with all of the ruffles right now, so I can finally make this dress, even though I did already kind of make one similar that I hacked, but whatever, I can make this one too. And then it also came with this Susie satchel bag pattern, which is actually really cute, but I hate making bags. Like, I just find it incredibly boring. So I doubt that I'll ever make this, but it's nice to have the pattern. And like I said, I'm pretty sure that the magazine was also supposed to include the pattern for a blouse, but it's not in here. And actually that's okay because I actually have that blouse already, and now I can't even find it in the magazine. Well, I won't spend any more time on that, but I got the magazine. I'll probably look through it closer later. But yeah, so that was impulse buy number one. And then Simplicity patterns were on sale for 99 cents. I was actually surprised because in the mailer it said they were going to be $1.99, but the sign at the store said it was 99 cents, and there was no limit. Usually they have like a limit of 10, but as far as I could tell, there was no limit. But I did end up getting 10, I think. And in addition to that, I picked up a couple of the new released New Look patterns because I had my eye on some of them. So we'll just start with those. The first one that I got was New Look 6692. It is this gorgeous square neck dress with ruffled tiers. You can do sleeveless or short sleeves, and I believe there's an invisible zip on the side, and it doesn't show it on here, but there is some shearing in the back and it has a little tie, and this would just be the cutest summer dress. So I picked up that one. And then I also got New Look 6696. It has a high slit, which I'm really obsessed with right now. I think I've spoken about that before. It has a really beautiful like drapey paneled skirt with a simple kind of boat neck bodice with cap sleeves. And then it also has a really cool back, so it's got an open back right here that just ties across your back. So that's why I picked up that one. It's New Look 6696. So on to these simplicities. The New Looks were not on sale. As far as I know, New Look never goes on sale, but I think they were like $3.99. So the simplicity patterns. The first one I got was Simplicity 8231. This is a Sew House 7 pattern, and I have to admit I'm a little bit obsessed with buying all of the Simplicity Sew House 7 patterns. I think I have all of them now but one. But I just think that this is actually a really pretty shape for a dress and a little bit different from other things that I've seen. So I think I would be interested in trying that, and I'm pretty sure that it's just elasticated at the waist. There's no closures. And for the summertime, like, I'm realizing that I'm all about, if I can get away with not having a closure, then that's awesome. I just realized the lighting's a little bit funky. Sorry, it's just the time of day in here where I'm filming. I can't really do anything about it right now. So the next one is from their new summer collection. It's Simplicity 9326, and I will definitely be making this dress probably pretty soon. I had bought the McCall's pattern that was a jumpsuit that was very similar to this, and at the time that I picked up the jumpsuit, I was going to hack it to turn it into a dress, but then Simplicity released this dress, and it was basically exactly what I wanted, so I was like, for 99 cents, I'll just buy the Simplicity pattern. So I want to make this version the model's wearing with the ruffle detail and then with the high slit. It's a midi length, and I have some floral rayon in my stash that I think will be perfect for this. It closes with a center back zipper, and this dress is just so pretty. I love it. It's 9326, and it's one of their newer ones. The next pattern that I got was a Mimi G pattern that I swear I used to own this pattern, and I have no idea what happened to it, but I don't have it anymore. I might have destashed it or given it away. I really have no clue, but I bought it again because it was 99 cents. It's Simplicity 8558. And it's a wardrobe pattern, so you get the pattern for the crop top that's in a knit, and then you have this unlined jacket, and then you can do shorts or culottes. So the reason that I bought this is because actually Talisha from Creativity by T just showed off this beautiful Ankara outfit that she had made, that she had like elastic waist shorts with little ruffles at the bottom, and I think that was a McCall's pattern, but again, like, I bought Simplicity because it's on sale right now. And I thought that I could easily hack these shorts. I would make them shorter and then just add the little ruffle at the bottom. I think that would be super easy. And I saw a pair of floral patterned, like rayon challis type shorts at Cezanne that were that style. It was just very, very drapey, like culotte kind of shorts with very wide legs, and then they had a little ruffle at the bottom, and they were just so cute, and I think that I would get a ton of wear out of them this summer. So that is why I picked up this pattern, although I do really like the other pieces in the wardrobe, and if I make the shorts and like them, I might make some of the other pieces later. But that was Simplicity 8558. The next one that I got is Simplicity 9324. It's another one from the new collection. And this dress, well, first of all, it's a little bit similar to the New Look one that I got, because if you can see from the back, it also has that little like cutout back detail, which I really like. This one has buttons on the skirt, which honestly I'm not super thrilled about, but I'm willing to try it and see if I like it. It has patch pockets on the front, and I just really like the shape of this dress. It just looks sort of almost like utilitarian in a way, but like still really cute. And I actually bought fabric to make this dress. So I picked up some 4-ounce denim in a dark blue color because I do not own a chambray dress anymore. I used to have one. I had the Megan Nielsen Darling Ranges dress, but it never fit me very well, and so I ended up getting rid of it. But I do like having a simple like denim dress in my wardrobe because it goes with a lot of things and you can wear it year round. So that is what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to make a denim dress, and I also bought buttons. What did I do with the buttons? Oh, there went all my patterns. So I just bought this little pack of shell buttons. Hopefully you can see them without too much of a glare. To go on the the denim. I thought that it would be a nice contrast, and also because the buttons are on the back of the skirt, I wanted buttons that were really flat and not two-dimensional so that they wouldn't be uncomfortable to sit on. Let me just reach down and pick up my patterns. So the next one that I got was Simplicity 9125, and it is a jumpsuit pattern. And I thought that this was knit at first, but it's actually, you can use knits or wovens, so that's really nice. And I like that it has two different bodice options. You've got this like V-neck with a little pleat detail, and then you've got this like gathered one with more of like a tank top spaghetti strap detail, and you can do a romper or a jumpsuit. And it just seems like a really versatile pattern. The back of the V-neck has like a really deep V crossover back, which is interesting. And then this one, the other version, has like a little keyhole. So I don't have any immediate plans to make this, but it just seemed like there were a lot of options and it was a good like versatile design. So that is why I picked up Simplicity 9125. So the next one that I picked up is Simplicity 8841. This is a basic pants pattern that has an elastic waist, and then there's two versions. You can do wide leg or tapered leg. You have the option to add belt loops and a tie belt, and you can add patch pockets. And it looks like there's also this capri version, which I would probably never make. I wanted this pattern because I am currently obsessed with linen, and I wanted a basic pull-on pants pattern that I could make over and over again in different linens. That's just really simple without a lot of details. Some of the other patterns that I've tried have kind of different elements that make them just slightly more tricky. Like the Palisade pants have that like unique like origami type pocket, or they just have, I made pants with extra seaming details, and I just wanted something really, really basic that could kind of be my go-to easy pull-on pants pattern if I wanted that. So that's why I picked up this one. And I also checked out the hashtag on Instagram. I think this pattern is relatively popular, and there are lots and lots of versions out there that are really nice. So yeah, Simplicity 8841. The next one that I got is another older Mimi G. It's Simplicity 8655. And this one is admittedly a little bit of a reach for me. What I like about this is it's super high-waisted pants, and you have the option for a slim leg or a flare leg. I have been wanting to make some 70s style flare leg pants, and I like that this has a really high waist. I don't love that it doesn't have front pockets. It actually closes with a side zip, but I could probably live with that, or I could put patch pockets on the front. I don't have any immediate plans to make this, but I thought I would go ahead and pick up the pattern while it was on such a deep discount. And I also really do like this little tie front cardigan sort of thing. I might make that at some point. So that was Simplicity 8655. Only 3 more left. So the next one that I got is another Mimi G. It's Simplicity 8927. So I have passed over this pattern several times when I was looking at the catalog, and the reason is that I don't like these as a set, because having asymmetrical buttons on the skirt, but then having them down the center front of the top just looks like off balance to me. I personally would just never wear these two pieces together like that unless I moved the buttons to the center here, but I actually do really like them not together, and especially the top with the little tie front. I just think that that is a really cute summer top that you could make in linen or cotton, and it would be super comfortable and breezy to wear. And I do like the skirt too on its own. I just don't like them as a set. So that is why I picked up that one, Simplicity 8927. The next one is Simplicity 2184. It's another really old pattern. These are just basic elastic waist skirts, and you have a couple of different versions. You have this one, which just has like 4 panels, and then you have this version, which has like inserted godets. So I got this because I had recently made that Butterick midi skirt that was just like a super simple design, but it'll be so versatile, and you could make it over and over again. And I thought that this was kind of in that same sort of vein, but even easier because it's an elastic waist, so you don't have to put in a zipper. So that's why I picked up this Simplicity 2184. No immediate plans to make it, but I do think this would be a great basic. And the final pattern that I picked up was a Simplicity 9141. It's a Cynthia Rowley design. This is the sheared dress with tiers, and it has tie straps. And I also bought fabric to make this. I bought some black linen. This was on like mega sale. I think the original price was like $21 a yard, and I ended up getting it, how much was it? I ended up getting it for $8.79 a yard, so I bought over 4 yards for $40. So that was like amazing. Now the quality of this fabric isn't like the most wonderful linen I've ever felt in my life, but it's not bad really. It's 100% linen, and it feels kind of like a handkerchief weight linen, which I think is going to be perfect for the dress because it'll be nice and drapey. Essentially, I just wanted a basic black dress, like a sundress like this, that I could wear forever, basically. Like bring it back every summer, wear it for the rest of my life. It'll be comfortable. It does require a ton of fabric. Like I said, I think I ended up buying 4 5/8 yards. And because I'm so short, I'm sure that I'm not going to need all of that, but I just went ahead and got the required amount anyway. And this pattern, oddly, uses 1/4-inch elastic in the sheared part instead of doing elastic thread. I will just be doing shearing or shirring because I just think that that's simpler. But yeah, I'm really actually very excited to make this, and that's another one that's kind of rocketing to the top of my list. So I was extra proud of myself. I went to Joann's as far as fabric goes with a list, and they didn't have some of the things that I was looking for, like specific patterns I was trying to match up fabric for. And so I didn't go overboard. I didn't impulse buy some things that I didn't really need or didn't know what to do with. I just bought the 2 fabrics that I knew I wanted to make into dresses, and that was it. So I am ultra proud of myself and happy to be buying things again, but not too much. And other than the impulse spring dress magazine thing, it wasn't too out of control. So that is all I have for you today, and thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you will have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time.